Hello students, I am Gurjit. Welcome you all in my class. In the previous class, we have started chapter 13, surface area and volume, and we have studied about the formulas related to this chapter. And in that class, we have seen some different type of shapes like cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, and ball. So now in this class, we will start our exercise 13.1. So let's start with the first number question. So our first number question is two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined end to end. Find the surface area and the volume of the resulting cuboid. So the question is, here we have a cube. Here you can see that here we have two equal cubes and the volume of each cube is 64 centimeter cube, and when we join both the cubes together, so here we get a new cuboid and we have to find the volume and surface area of this cuboid. So let's start here our solution. Here the volume of each cube is given, that is 64 centimeter cube, and with this volume first we find the side, the edge of the cube. So let's start here. We have volume of cube is equals to 64 centimeter cube, and we know that the formula of volume of cube is equals to a cube, means side cube, is equals to 64, and then 64 is a cube of 4, so this can be written as 4 power 3, and now here the value of a cube as 4 centimeter. It means that the side of each of the cone is 4 centimeter. So here we have a cube with side 4 centimeter. Both the cubes are having the side 4 centimeter, edge is 4 centimeter, and when we join both the cubes together, so we get here a new shape, and here you can see that the new shape we got here, a cuboid. And now we have to find the volume and surface area of the cuboid. So for this here, first we have to find the length, breadth and height of the new cuboid. So here you can see that when we join two cubes together, so the cuboid's length is 4 plus 4 is equals to 8 centimeter. Here you can see that the length of the new cuboid is 8 centimeter, and the breadth is 4 centimeter, and the height is also 4 centimeter. It means that height and breadth will remain same here, only just length will be changed, and here we get the length as 4 centimeter. So here we have all the sides. Now just we have to find the volume. So first we find the volume and then total surface area. So first you note down this solution, and now just we find the volume. After joining two cubes together, we get here, what we get here? A cuboid. Okay, we get here a cuboid with length, whose length is 8 centimeter, 4 plus 4 8, breadth is equals to 4 centimeter, and also height is equals to 4 centimeter. Now we need to find here the volume of the cuboid, this cuboid. Now volume of cuboid is equals to LBH. The formula is LBH. Value of L is 8, value of breadth is 4, and here the value of breadth is 4. Now just we have to multiply centimeter cube. Now just we have to multiply all the numbers. So we get here 128 centimeter cube. So this is the answer. It means volume of the cuboid is 128 centimeter cube. Now we have to find here the total surface area of the new cuboid. So for total surface area, now total surface area of new cuboid is equals to L2 into LB plus BH plus LH. So here this is the formula for finding the total surface area of the cuboid. Now just we need to put here the values, so we will get our answer. So here the value of length is 8 and the value of breadth is 4, value of breadth 4 and height is 4, length is 8 and height is 4. And now just we have to solve here. So here this unit is centimeter square, 2, 8 4s are 4 4s are 16. Now just we have to add all the numbers. Here you can see that first we multiply these numbers, and after multiplying this, whatever the numbers we are getting here, just we have to add them. So when we add them, so we get here 6 plus 2 8 plus 2 10, 0 carry 1, and 6 3 plus 1 4 5 6 7 8. So here the answer came means total surface area of new cuboid is 160 centimeter square. So this is our complete answer, and just you note down this solution in your copy and hope you have understood the solution. Okay, now move to our second number question, and the question is a vessel is in a shape of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. The diameter of the hemisphere is 14 cm and the total height of the vessel is 13 cm. Then find the inner surface of the vessel. So here in this number question, we have a hollow hemisphere which is mounted by a hollow cylinder. इस क्वेश्चन में क्या है हमारे पास यहाँ पर एक हॉलो हेमिस्फीयर है जिसके ऊपर यहाँ पे क्या है, एक हॉलो सिलेंडर है, और इस टोटल वेसल की हाइट हमको कितनी दी हुई है, 13 सेंटीमीटर, एंड ऑल्सो वी हैव द डायमीटर ऑफ दिस हॉलो hemisphere is 14 centimeter, and then we have to find the surface area, and then we have to find the inner surface area of the vessel. And so for this finding the inner surface area of the vessel, here you can see that this vessel is in a two part. This vessel is a combination of two shapes. One is hemisphere and the another one is cylinder. So for this, first we have to find the curved surface area of both the shapes, and then we have to add them. So we get here the total surface area of the vessel. So for this you can see here the diameter of the hemisphere is 14 centimeter. So the radius of the hemisphere is 7 centimeter. So let's start here. We have diameter of hemisphere is equals to 14 centimeter. Therefore, radius is equals to 7 centimeter. And here you can see that the base of hemisphere and also the cylinder is same. It shows that their radius will be same. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि हेमिस्फीयर और सिलेंडर दोनों के बेस कैसे हैं, सेम है. इसका मतलब इन दोनों के डायमीटर और इन दोनों के रेडियस कैसे होंगे, सेम. It means that for cylinder and for hemisphere, for both the radius is 7 centimeter. And the total height of the vessel is given as 13 centimeter. So here we write now height of vessel is equals to 13 centimeter. Now we need to find here the height of the cylinder, and the cylinder height is the difference between from both the centers. So for this you can see here the total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter and the radius of the hemisphere. Radius of hemisphere यहाँ से यहाँ तक इसकी रेडियस कितनी है, 7 सेंटीमीटर है. टोटल हाइट इसकी कितनी है, 13 है. तो जब हम 13 में से 7 को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे तो आंसर मिलेगा 6. इसका मतलब ये जो 6 आएगा वो क्या होगा, इस सिलेंडर के लिए हाइट होगी. सो नाउ जस्ट वी फाइंड द हाइट ऑफ द सिलेंडर. देयरफॉर हाइट ऑफ सिलेंडर is equals to height of cylinder is equals to 13 minus 7 centimeter is equals to 6 centimeter. So here we got the height also. Now just we need to find here the total surface area of the vessel, and here you can see that this यह जो शेप है, वेसल है, ये दो पार्ट से बना हुआ है, एक हेमिस्फीयर से और एक सिलेंडर से. तो हमें यहाँ पे क्या करना चाहिए, जस्ट हियर वी हैव टू फाइंड द CSA मींस कर्व सरफेस एरिया ऑफ हेमिस्फीयर एंड आल्सो कर्व सरफेस एरिया ऑफ सिलेंडर, एंड जस्ट वी हैव टू ऐड बोथ द एरियाज. सो नाउ वी फाइंड now surface area of vessel is equals to CSA of हेमिस्फीयर प्लस CSA ऑफ सिलेंडर। आप यहाँ से देख सकते हैं कि यह जो सिलेंडर है ये हॉलो है, इट मीन्स ये ऊपर से ओपन है। इट मीन्स इसका इस वेसल का टोटल सरफेस एरिया फाइंड करने के लिए यहाँ पर सिर्फ 2 फेसेस हैं, वन फेस एंड सेकेंड फेस। ओके, सो वी हैव टू ऐड देम बोथ द एरियाज। सो CSA ऑफ हेमिस्फीयर, हेमिस्फीयर का CSA कितना होता है कर्व सरफेस एरिया 2 पाई r स्क्वायर, और CSA ऑफ सिलेंडर कितना होता है CSA ऑफ सिलेंडर 2 पाई r स्क्वायर h। और आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कि दोनों के लिए r मीन्स रेडियस कैसी है, सेम है। सो नाउ जस्ट वी हैव टू पुट द वैल्यूज हियर। सो फर्स्ट वी टेक द कॉमन नंबर्स। यहाँ से हम क्या करेंगे, कॉमन बाहर निकाल देंगे। तो कॉमन कितना आया है यहाँ से 2 पाई r स्क्वायर इज द कॉमन। Here the CSA of cylinder is 2 pi r sorry. So 2 pi r is common. तो यहाँ पे जब 2 pi r स्क्वायर कॉमन निकल गया है तो क्या बचा है यहाँ पर r, और यहाँ से जब 2 pi r बाहर निकला है तो यहाँ से क्या बचा है h. Now just we need to put the values here to get the answer. So just we put the values of everything. Pi's value is 22/7 and r is radius and the radius of the vessel is 7. And again here r and h, value of r is 7 and the value of h, which is the height of the cylinder, and here the height of the cylinder is 6. So here just we have put the values, and now just 7 and 7 will be cancelled. Now just solve it. 2 into 22 into, now just we have to add 7 and 6. So 7 plus 6 is equals to 13. And now just we have to multiply all the numbers 2 into 22 into 32. So when we multiply, so we get here 572 centimeter square. So this is our required answer. And let us revise again. So in this number question, we have to find the surface area of this vessel, and this vessel is in shape of cylinder and hemisphere. So here you can see that there are 2 faces we have, and for finding the surface area of this vessel, just we have to find the CSA, means curved surface area of both the shapes, and just we have to add them. So here we have written for surface area of vessel is equals to CSA of hemisphere and CSA of cylinder. CSA of hemisphere is 2 pi r square and CSA of cylinder is 2 pi r h. Just take out the common numbers, whatever we are getting here common, just take it out as a common, and the remaining things we write here in the bracket, and now just put the values and solve it. So here we get our answer, so 572 centimeter square. So hope you have understood the solution, and just note down the solution in your note. Okay, now let's start our third number question, and the question is, a toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 centimeter mounted on a hemisphere of same radius. The total height of the toy is 15.5 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the toy. Here, in this number question, we have a toy which is in the form of a cone and which is also mounted on a hemisphere. इस क्वेश्चन में हमारे पास एक टॉय है। इस टॉय का शेप कैसा है, कोन है, जिसके नीचे क्या है, हेमिस्फीयर है। And the total height of the toy is given to us, which is 15.5 centimeter, and the radius of the cone is given, that is 3.5 centimeter. And this radius is also the radius for the hemisphere also, because here in the diagram you can see that the cone and the hemisphere is having the same base. Or in question also it is mentioned that their radius are same. So the radius here is the center O, and the radius are same, and the radius is given to us, that is 3.5 centimeter. And the total height of the toy is 15.5 centimeter. So here you can see that the height of the cone is not mentioned, means here is the vertex of the cone, the height of the cone is not mentioned. So first we find the height of the cone. So let's start here our solution. Here we have, for hemisphere, radius is equals to 3.5 centimeter. Now just solve it. So 35 upon 10. So 5 7s are 5 2s are. It means radius of the hemisphere is 7 upon 2 centimeter. This is our radius. Now just total height of the vessel is 15.5. So total height of vessel is equals to 15.5 centimeter. So now just we need here to find the height of the cone. Here is the cone and here the height of the cone is not mentioned to us. So let us find here. Now height of cone is equals to 15.5 centimeter minus 3.5 centimeter is equals to 12 centimeter. So here how we find out this height of the cone? Here you can see that the total height of the cone is 15.5 and this radius of the hemisphere is given to us, which is 3.5 centimeter. So to find the height of the cone, just we have to subtract this 3.5 from 15.5. So we get here 12 centimeter. Okay, now just we need to find here the total surface area of this toy, and this toy is in two shapes. First is what is this? This is cone, and the second one is hemisphere. And here you can see that in this toy there are two faces. First face is in the shape of a cone, and the second shape is in a shape of a hemisphere. So just find the total surface area of the toy. We have to find the CSA, means curved surface areas of both the faces, both the shapes, and just we have to add them. So we know that the CSA of this hemisphere is 2 pi r square, and r means radius of the hemisphere, and this r radius is we have as 3.5 centimeter. And now for the curved surface area of this cone, the formula is pi r l. R is radius which is given to us, but L means slant height, and here in this number question we don't have the slant height. So first we need to find here the slant height of the cone. So for this, first we find here slant height of the cone. So here we write for cone, radius is equals to also 7/2 centimeter, and height of the cone is equals to 12 centimeter. But L means slant height is not given to us, and we need to find here because it is required for the solution. So now for finding the L slant height, we use the formula L square is equals to r square plus h square, and just we put the values. Value of r is 7/2 whole square and h is 12 square. So just solve it. L square is equals to 7/2 whole square 49/4 and 12 square is equals to 144. Now just solve it. So L square is equals to, how to solve, just take the LCM. And you know very well that how to solve it. So just when we divide this 4 by 1, so we get here 4, and multiply 144 by 4, so we get here 576. Okay. Now just we have to solve it. So when we add 49 and 576, so we get here 625/4. So here the value of L is equals to, just transfer this square, so just it will give us the square root of 625/4. Now just solve it. So here we get 625 is the square of 25 and 4 is the square of 2. So here the slant height came as 25/2 centimeter. So what we did here, just here we used the formula, L square is equals to r square plus h square, and just we have substituted the values and just we have solved it and get the answer. So here the value of L came 25/2. Now what is the next step? In the next number step, we have to find the surface area of the toy. So for this we have to find the surface CSA, means curved surface area of cone, and curved surface area of hemisphere, and then we have to add both the areas. So let's start here. Now surface area of toy. Is equals to CSA of hemisphere plus CSA of cone. Here you can see that when we add the CSA of hemisphere and CSA of cone, CSA means curved surface area of cone and hemisphere, then we get here the surface area of the toy. So just put the formulas here, and the curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square and the curved surface area of cone is pi r l. Okay, now here r is radius of the toy and l is slant height of the cone. Now just take the common numbers, the number which are common, just take it out as a common and write them aside. Here you can see that pi r common, so we write them here, and the remaining numbers we write in the next bracket. So here you can see that 2 and 1 r is left, and in the second number term we get here l. Now just we need to put the values. So value of pi is 22/7. Value of r is 7/2. And here also value of r is 7/2. And the value of L we got here 25/2. So this we have put all the values and just we need to solve here. So just we solve here and then we get the answer. What we did here? Just we have used the formulas of both curved surface areas of hemisphere and cone, and just we have taken out the common numbers and just we have put the values, and now we have to solve it. The solution is very easy. Actually this chapter is very easy question, very easy, because this chapter is based on formulas only. If you have learned the formulas, so you can find the answer easily. So for this chapter you have to learn the formulas. Okay. So here just we have to solve. So 7 and 7 will be cancelled and 2 ones are and 2 11s are. Now here I am solving the question. So 11 is left here. Now just we have to solve this. So 7 2s are 14/2 plus 25/2. Here you can see that I have not cut this 2/2 because here when we will solve them like this, so it will be easier for us. So now 11 into, just solve them. So here you can see that 14/2 and 25/2, and just we have to add both the numbers. So 5 plus 2 9 and 2 plus 1 3/2. Now here the answer came as this, and now just we have to solve it. So when we multiply, first we have to multiply. So 11 9s are 99, 9 carry 9, 11 3s are 33 and 33 and plus 9 is equals to 42. So here came as 429/2 when we have multiplied, and now just we have to divide it. So centimeter is square. So just divide it. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Again 2 1s are 2. Now 9, 2 4s are 8.5. So here 214 मतलब 214.5 centimeter square is the required answer. So what we did here, just revise. Just we have the two shapes, and for this we have first we find the CSA of both the shapes, and for this we have used the formulas. We have taken out the numbers, and now just we put the values, and after this we have to solve it. And this just we have to solve it. So we get here our answer 214.5 centimeter square. This is our required answer, and this is the complete solution. So just note down this solution in your notebook, and hope you have understood the solution. And if you are getting any of the problem, any of the doubts, so you can also ask your doubts. Okay, now let's start our fourth number question, and the question is: a vessel is in the form of a cuboidal block of 7 centimeter is surmounted by a hemisphere. What is the greatest diameter the hemisphere can have? Find the surface area of the solid. So in this number question, we have a cuboidal block, cubical block. Here we have a cubical block. So just listen here nicely. So this we have a cubical block. Okay, and the side of this block is 7 centimeter, and this block, cubical block, is surmounted by a hemisphere, and we need to find here the greatest diameter for the hemisphere. इस क्वेश्चन में उसने हमें क्या बोला है? क्वेश्चन दे रहा है कि हमारे पास एक क्यूबिकल शेप क्यूबिकल ब्लॉक है जिसकी साइड हमको 7 सेंटीमीटर है. ये किससे सरमाउंटेड है, मतलब किससे घिरा हुआ है? ये एक हमने इसको एक हेमिस्फीयर से सरमाउंटेड है. तो उस हेमिस्फीयर का हमको क्या फाइंड करना है? डायमीटर, मतलब उस हेमिस्फीयर की हाईएस्ट डायमीटर क्या होगी. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि अगर इसको हम किसी हेमिस्फीयर के थ्रू सरमाउंट कर दें, मतलब इसको चारों तरफ से हम इसमें हेमिस्फीयर अगर लगा दें, तो उसका जो हाईएस्ट डायमीटर होगा वह इस क्यूबिकल ब्लॉक के साइड के क्या होगा? इक्वल होगा. सो इट मीन्स दैट द ग्रेटेस्ट डायमीटर for the hemisphere is 7 centimeter. Now just we have to find also the surface area of the solid. So for this question we have a cubical block with age 7 centimeter which is surmounted by a hemisphere. Okay, so therefore greatest diameter of hemisphere is 7 सेंटीमीटर. तो इस हेमिस्फीयर, जो भी हेमिस्फीयर हमें मिलेगा उसकी ग्रेटेस्ट डायमीटर कितना होगा? 7 सेंटीमीटर. Since diameter is equal to 7 centimeter, therefore radius is equal to 7/2 centimeter. It means the radius of this hemisphere is 7/2 centimeter. Now also just we have to find a surface area of the block, ठीक है, which is surmounted by the hemisphere also. So here you can see that यहाँ पे टोटल सरफेस एरिया फाइंड करने के लिए हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा कि आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि इस क्यूब में टोटल कितनी फेसेस होती हैं? 6 फेसेस होती हैं. तो हमें सबसे पहले इस क्यूब का टोटल एरिया फाइंड करना है. एंड द टोटल एरिया इज 6 इंटू साइड स्क्वायर मीन 6a² यहाँ पर होगा. उसके बाद हम देखेंगे कि यह किससे सरमाउंटेड है? हेमिस्फीयर के थ्रू सरमाउंटेड है. तो हेमिस्फीयर का जो एक फेस जो कर्व शेप में होता है उसको हमें यूज करना है और उसमें से उसका जो टॉप फेस होता है जिसका जो सर्कुलर फॉर्म में होता है उसको हमें इसमें से क्या कर देना पड़ेगा? माइनस कर देना पड़ेगा. क्यों करेंगे हम ऐसा? क्योंकि उसकी एक फेस इसमें ऑलरेडी यूज हो चुकी है. तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं इसके आगे. नाउ रिक्वायर्ड एरिया इज इक्वल टू total surface area, the required surface area of surface area is equal to, सबसे पहले हमें सरफेस एरिया फाइंड करने के लिए इस पूरे ब्लॉक का एरिया निकालना पड़ेगा. मीन्स हमें क्या करना है? इस पूरे के पूरे क्यूब का टोटल सरफेस एरिया फाइंड करना है एंड विच इज इक्वल टू 6a² मीन्स साइड स्क्वायर 6a². उसके बाद हमें क्या करना है? इसमें से जो टॉप फेस है उसको, जो हेमिस्फीयर का जो टॉप है उसको यहाँ से एक्सक्लूड करना है. तो हेमिस्फीयर का जो बेस होता है वो किस शेप में होता है? सर्कल के शेप में होता है और सर्कल का एरिया कितना होता है? πr². तो इसमें से हम πr² को क्या कर देंगे? माइनस. ठीक है. अब उसके बाद कौन सा फेस बचता है? हेमिस्फीयर का कर्व शेप बचता है. तो हमें इसमें इसी हेमिस्फीयर के CSA मींस कर्व सरफेस एरिया को हम क्या कर देंगे? ऐड. और CSA ऑफ हेमिस्फीयर क्या होता है? 2πr². सो यह इसको सॉल्व करने पर हमको जो भी आंसर मिलेगा यही हमारा रिक्वायर्ड क्या होगा? सरफेस एरिया. सो लेट्स सी हियर. सो जस्ट सॉल्व इट. सो 2πr² and minus πr² means πr². Just we have to subtract. So here we get πr². And just here we need to find here we need to put the value. So here you can see that the value of a. A means side of this cube and side of the cube is 7. So here will come 7². Value of pi is 22/7 and r means radius of the hemisphere. And here you can see that the radius of hemisphere is 7/2 which we have find out. So 7/2 whole square. So what we did here, just we have put the values and now just we have to solve it. So 6 into 7 7s are 49, or we can write it as 7 into 7. Just we are not multiplying it. Just we are writing it as it is 22/7 and 7/2 can be written as 7/2 into 7/2. Okay. Now just you can see here 1 7 and 1 7 will be cancelled and here 2 1s are and 2 11s are. So here you can see that what we did here, just we have put the values and just we are solving it. And for this, first we take out the common numbers. The number which are common, we will take them as a common. So our this means calculation will be easier. So here you can see that 7 and 7 are common. So 7 we are taking as outside and 6 7s are 42. Plus, and here you can see that 11/2. So this method we are using because our calculation will be easier for us. So now after this here I am solving. So just okay, I am roughing the board and here you can see that 7 and 42 plus, and when we solve it 11/2 means 5.5 and just add them 42 and this. So here will come 47.5. So now just we have to multiply. So centimeter square. So 7 5s are 35 5 carry 3. 7 7s are 49 50 51 52 carry 5 and 7 4s are 28 28 and 533. So here 332.5 centimeter square is our required answer. So let us revise again. Here what we did here. Here first we have a cubical block and which is surmounted by a hemisphere, and we need to here we find the greatest diameter for the hemisphere and also the surface area of the remaining solid. So here you can see that the cube is having a edge 7 centimeter and the cube is surmounted by a hemisphere, so the diameter for this hemisphere will also be 7 centimeter. So the radius of the hemisphere is 7/2 centimeter. Now we have to find the surface area. So for this first we need to find the total area of the cube. So here the total area is 6a square, and we have to subtract this area of circle from this 6a square because the hemisphere is having a base in the shape of circle and the circle's area is pi r square, and then we have to add the CSA, means curved surface area of cone, curved surface area of hemisphere in that. So here we have to use the formula and just put the values, and here using this method we have solved it. And if you don't want to use this type of method, you want to direct multiply or subtract or divide, so you can use the direct method also. But I have used this method so that our calculation will make easier. Okay? So this is our complete solution. So just note down this solution in your notebook, and hope you have understood the solution. Okay. Now let's start our 5th number question, and the question is: a hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of a cuboidal wooden block such that the diameter L of the hemisphere is equal to the age of the cube. Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. So now in this number question, what the question is saying to us, that a hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block, and the diameter of the hemisphere is L, which is equal to the side of this cube. Okay? Then we have to determine the surface area of the remaining solid. So this question is also somewhat same as the question number 4. So here also we have a cubical block like this only. So here also we have a cubical block, and from one face of this cubical block we have just cut out one hemisphere. इसमें हमने क्या करा है, हमारे पास एक क्यूब है और इस क्यूब की एक फेस से हमने एक उसी के सेम डायमीटर का और सेम मतलब साइड का हमने एक हेमिस्फीयर उसमें से कट कर दिया है. तो हमें बचे हुए जो पार्ट है, बचा हुआ जो सॉलिड है, उसका हमें क्या फाइंड करना है, सरफेस एरिया फाइंड करना है. जैसे सपोज उसकी ये फेस हमने ये ले ली है, इस फेस से हमने क्या कट कर दिया है, एक हेमिस्फीयर को कट कर दिया है. तो बचे हुए पार्ट का हमको क्या फाइंड करना है, यहाँ पे सॉलिड, बचे हुए सॉलिड का हमको सरफेस एरिया फाइंड करना है. तो यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया हुआ है कि हेमिस्फीयर के साइड, हेमिस्फीयर के डायमीटर कितना है, L है, एंड विच इज ऑल्सो इक्वल टू द साइड ऑफ द क्यूब, देयरफॉर द साइड ऑफ क्यूब इज L. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. हियर वी हैव a cubical block from which a hemispherical depression is cut out. Okay. Therefore, with the same diameter. So here, diameter of hemisphere is L. Okay, and also which is equal to the age of the cube, means L unit, and the radius of the hemisphere is L upon 2 unit. क्या बोला है क्वेश्चन में कि डायमीटर और एज दोनों ही कैसे हैं, सेम है, और इसको कितना मेंशन किया गया है, L, तो इसकी रेडियस कितनी हो जाएगी, L upon 2 unit. Now just we have to find out the surface area of the remaining solid. So required area is equals to रिक्वायर्ड एरिया कैसे निकालेंगे? सबसे पहले हमें तो इस पूरे के पूरे शेप क्यूब का क्या निकालना पड़ेगा? टोटल एरिया। सो द टोटल एरिया इज 6l²। अब इसमें से इसके एक फेस में से हमने एक हेमिस्फीयर को क्या किया हुआ है? कट किया हुआ है। तो हेमिस्फीयर को जब हम कट करेंगे तो यहाँ पर ऊपर इसकी शेप पर इतना पोर्शन सर्कुलर शेप में क्या हो जाएगा? हट जाएगा। तो इस सर्कुलर पार्ट, ये जो एरिया है, ये इसमें से इतना हट गया है, तो इसको हमें इसमें से सब्ट्रैक्ट करना पड़ेगा। और इसका सर्कल का एरिया कितना होता है? πr²। सो वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट हियर πr²। हियर वी टेक a बिकॉज जस्ट फर्स्ट वी आर राइटिंग द फॉर्मूला। उसके बाद यहाँ पे नीचे क्या आया है? एक हेमिस्फीयर शेप बनेगा। तो इस हेमिस्फीयर का ये वाला पार्ट कौन सा है? CSA पार्ट है, कर्व सरफेस एरिया पार्ट होगा। तो इसको हमें यहाँ पर ऐड करना पड़ेगा। तो इसको हमने प्लस करके क्या लिख दिया? 2πr² विच इज द कर्व सरफेस एरिया ऑफ द हेमिस्फीयर। सो दिस इज द रिक्वायर्ड फॉर्मूला विच वी हैव टू यूज हियर, that for finding the required surface area, first we have to find the total area of the cube, and the total area of the cube is 6a². And just from the first one face of this cube we have just cut out one of the hemisphere. So this इसकी एक फेस में से इतना सर्कुलर पार्ट का एरिया यहाँ से हट जाएगा। तो इसलिए हमें सर्कुलर पार्ट के एरिया को माइनस करना है। तो हमने यहाँ पे πr² इसमें से सेपरेट किया। उसके बाद यहाँ से एक हेमिस्फीयर कट कर रहे हैं। तो इस हेमिस्फीयर का कौन सा पार्ट? कर्व पार्ट हमको यूज करना है। तो इसके कर्व पार्ट का यूज करने के लिए यहाँ पर हमें इसके CSA का यूज करना पड़ेगा। और इसका CSA कितना होता है? 2πr²। तो इसको हमने इसमें ऐड कर देंगे। अब हमें इसको क्या करना है? सॉल्व। सो सॉल्व कैसे करेंगे? 6a² प्लस माइनस माइनस 2πr² माइनस πr² will give us plus πr². And just we need to put the values here. So here you can see that the value, just I am writing the board first. So here you can see that 6, and a means age of the cube, and the age of the cube is l. So here will come l², and pi is 22/4 or pi only in the l r. So here the value of r is l/2. So l/2 whole square. So now just solve it. So 6l² plus pi into l²/4. So just we have to take out the common numbers from here. So when we take out the common, so here you can see that l² is common. So l² we take outside, and here the answer came as 6 plus pi/4. Or also we can take the LCM here. So if we take the LCM, so l², so here will come 4, and 6 4s are 24 plus pi, and it can be also written as l²/4 pi plus 24 square unit. So this is our required answer. So what we did here, just we have put the values, and just we have taken out here l² outside. So the remaining numbers we write in the next bracket, and just we have taken the out here LCM. Here the LCM is 4, and just we have arranged them only. So this square unit is our required answer. So just you note down this solution in your notebook, and hope you have understood the solution. Okay, now let's start question number 7. And the question is, a tent is in the shape of a cylinder surmounted by a conical top. If the height and the diameter of the conical part are 2.1 meter and 4 meter respectively, and the slant height of the top is 2.8 meter, find the area of the canvas used for making the tent, and also find the cost of the canvas of the tent at the rate of rupees 500 per meter square. So here in this number question, we have a tent which is in the shape of a cylinder and which is surmounted by a cone, and we need to find here the area of the canvas required for making the tent, and also the cost of the tent, where the 1 meter square cost is rupees 500 per meter square. So here in this number question we have a cylindrical part, and here you can see that for this cylinder height is given 2.1 meter and the diameter is given to us 4 meter, and this diameter, here you can see that one face of the cone and the cylinder is same. It shows that the radius and diameter of both the shapes will be equal. It means the diameter of both the shapes is 4 meter. It means radius is equal to 2 meter. and the slide height is of the toy of this cone is given to us, that is 2.8 meter. So how much area, how much canvas will be used here? So for finding the area of the canvas which are required here for making the tent, you can see here this tent is in two shapes, is given in two shapes. First is cone and the second is which one? Cylinder. And here also you can see that this base we don't have to use here, okay? And here also this shape we will not include here for the tent. So here for the area of the tent just only two faces are required. The first is curved surface of the cone and the curved surface of cylinder. So we have to find both the areas and just we have to add them. So let's start here our solution that we have for cylinder. Height is equals to 2.1 meter and diameter is equals to 4 meter. Therefore radius is equals to 2 meter because radius is half of the diameter. And also for cone, slant height is given to us, which is 2.8 meter. Here you can see that the unit of all the things, height, diameter and the slant height is given in meter only, means unit is same. So now just we have to find the canvas. So area of required canvas is equals to CSA, means curved surface area of cylinder, plus curved surface area of cone. What we have to do, what we did here, we have to do here, just we find the curved surface area of cylinder and also the curved surface area of this cone, and just we have to add both the areas. So now just we have to put the values here, and first we use the formula, and the formula for CSA, means curved surface area of a cylinder, is 2 pi RH, and the CSA of cone is pi RL. Okay. So these are the formulas which we have to use here. And now what is the next step? Here we have to take out the common numbers, which we means the common things which we are seeing here, that we take out common. So here you can see that pi r is common in both. So just we take out pi r as a common. pi r को हम बाहर कर लेंगे. क्या बचता है यहाँ पे? 2h प्लस और यहाँ पे क्या बचता है? l. Okay, now just we have to keep the value. Pi value is 22/7, value of r is 2, and 2 into value of h is 2.1. Here you can see that 2.1 is the height, and plus l, and the length, slant height is 2.8. So this meter is square. Okay, so what we did here, just we have used the formulas here, means curved surface area of hemisphere, and curved surface area of cone, and curved surface area of cylinder, and just we have just taken out the common numbers, and just we have put the values. Okay, now just we have to solve it. So let's solve here. So here you can see that 22/7 into 2 we write as it is, and just we solve here. So 2.1 into 2 means 4.2 plus 2.8, and just we have to add them. So because first we solve the bracket, okay, then we multiply, and now we have to add them. So when we add them, so here answer will come 8 plus 2 10 0, and 6 4 plus 2 6, and will come 7. So here you can see that 7 will come here when we add 4.2 and 2.8, so we get here 7. Now just we have to solve it. So here 7 and 7 will be cancelled. So 22 to the 44 meter square. So here you can see that the total area of the canvas, required canvas, is 44 meter square. Means 44 meter square canvas will be required for making the tent. So one answer we get here. Now just we have to find the cost of the canvas, which is 44 meter square. It means we have to find the cost of 44 meter square canvas, where the 1 meter square canvas cost is 500 rupees. So let's see here for finding the cost. Now cost of 1 meter square area, 1 meter square canvas is equals to rupees 500. Okay, 1 meter square canvas की कॉस्ट कितनी है? 500 रुपीज. Therefore cost of 42 meter square canvas here we have to find the cost of 42 meter square canvas. So just we have to multiply 42 into 500. So here we get 5 2s are 10, carry 1, 5 2 4s are 20, 21 0 0. So here 21,000 is the cost of 42 meter square canvas. Okay, so this is our complete solution. So just you note down this solution in your notebook and hope you have understood the solution. Okay, now come to the next number question, question number 9. And the question is, a wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of a solid cylinder. As shown in the given figure, if the height of the cylinder is 10 cm and its base is of radius 3.5 cm, find the total surface of the article. Here in this number question, you can see that we have a cylinder, and from each end of the cylinder we have just cut out two hemisphere at both the ends, and just we need to find out the surface area of the remaining solid. So for this, here you can see that we have a cylinder and the height of the cylinder is given to us, which is 10 cm, and the radius of the cylinder is 3.5 cm. और इस सिलेंडर के दोनों सरफेसेस से हमने एक हेमिस्फीयर को दोनों साइड से कट कर दिया है. तो इतना पोर्शन जितना आपको शेडेड दिख रहा है जो हेमिस्फीयर शेप में है, इसको हमने कट कर दिया है, मतलब इतना पोर्शन अब नहीं है. अब हमारे पास जो सॉलिड है उसका शेप क्या है, यहाँ से यहाँ एंड देन दिस एंड देन दिस. तो इतना अब हमारे पास सॉलिड बचता है. तो ये जो बचा हुआ सॉलिड है इसका हमको क्या फाइंड करना है, एरिया फाइंड करना है. तो इसके लिए हमको क्या करना चाहिए, आप देख सकते हैं कि इसका बेस मीन्स हेमिस्फीयर का जो बेस है और सिलेंडर का जो बेस है ये दोनों सेम है. ये क्या शो करता है कि इन दोनों की रेडियस कैसी होंगी, सेम होंगी. इट मीन्स देयर रेडियस इज सेम, इट मीन्स देयर रेडियस इज 3.5 सेंटीमीटर. बोथ रेडियस इज 3.5 सेंटीमीटर. नाउ we have to find the area of the remaining portion. So for this, what to do here? For this, just we have to use here, you can see that here we have to use the curved surface area of the cylinder. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे सिर्फ सिलेंडर का कर्व पार्ट यहाँ पर यूज हो रहा है. तो मतलब कर्व सरफेस एरिया ऑफ सिलेंडर हमको यहाँ पे फाइंड करना है. और साथ में ये जो हेमिस्फीयर हमने दोनों साइड से इसके कट किए हुए हैं, तो इस हेमिस्फीयर का भी सिर्फ ये वाले पार्ट यूज हो रहा है. और इस पार्ट को हम क्या बोलते हैं, इसका CSA बोलते हैं, कर्व सरफॉर्म बोलते हैं, कर्व सरफेस एरिया बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि इन दोनों पोर्शन को यहाँ से कट करने के बाद हमारे पास क्या बचता है, हमारे पास सिर्फ क्या होता है, CSA मतलब कर्व पार्ट बचता है सिलेंडर का, और कर्व पार्ट ही हमारे पास इन दोनों हेमिस्फीयर का बचता है. तो इस टोटल सॉलिड का एरिया फाइंड करने के लिए हमें इस सिलेंडर का CSA मतलब कर्व सरफेस एरिया यूज करना है, और साथ में इन दोनों हेमिस्फीयर का क्या यूज करना है, कर्व एरिया यूज करना है. तो इन दोनों को प्लस करने पर हमें क्या मिल जाएगा, आंसर. तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. हियर वी हैव फॉर सिलेंडर the height is equals to 10 centimeter and radius is equals to 3.5 centimeter, which can be written as 35 upon 10. So let us cut with 5. So 5 7s are and 5 2s are. So the radius came as 7 upon 2 centimeter. So here you can see that the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter and the radius is 3.5, which can be written as 7 upon 2 centimeter. So these all things are for this cylinder, and the radius of the hemisphere, both the hemispheres are equal. So means and their radius are same as the radius of cylinder. So the radius of this hemisphere is also 7 upon 2 centimeter. Also for hemisphere, radius is equals to 7 upon 2 centimeter. Now according to question, we have cut out two hemisphere at both ends from the cylinder. So here we write, so according to question, required area of the solid is equals to curve surface area of cylinder plus curve surface area of fourth hemisphere. And here you can see that there are two hemispheres are used, and they are equal in shapes. It means their areas will be same. It means here we use 2 into CSA of hemisphere, because here we have used two hemisphere and their areas are same. So just we find the CSA means curved surface area of one hemisphere, and then we multiply it by 2. So here the total area, required area will be equal to the curved surface area of cylinder and the curve 2 into curved surface area of hemisphere. Now just we use the formulas here, and the CSA means curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH, and 2 into curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi R square. So just solve it, and for solving it first we will take out the common numbers, the number which are common. So first we take them out common so that our solution will be easier for us. अगर आप ऐसे ही वैल्यू रखना चाहे तो आप ऐसे भी इसमें वैल्यू रख सकते हैं, बट अगर आप इसको सॉल्व कॉमन लेके करेंगे तो आपकी कैलकुलेशन थोड़ी सी इजी हो जाएगी. So here you can see that 2 pi r and 2 pi r common. So here we are taking out 2 pi r as a common. Now what the number is left here, so that the number will write in the next number, next bracket. So here you can see that 2 pi r we have written as a common. So here h is left. So here we write h in a bracket. After that you can see that 2 pi r we have taken out as a common. So here is left r. So this is the required formula, and now just we have to put the value. So just and first you note down the solution in your copy also, because you have to complete your work on time. Okay. So let's see here, 2 into value of pi is 22 by 7, and the value of r is 7 upon 2, and the h is height which is 10, and 2 into r, and which is also 7 upon 2. So what we did here, just we have used the values. 2 pi value is 22 by 7, r value is 7 upon 2, h is 10 and 2, and then r is again 7 upon 2, and now just we have to solve it. So just 2 7 will be cancelled, and here also 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. So here 22, and here also 2 and 2 will be cancelled. So 10 into 7, 17. Okay. Now just we have to multiply both the numbers. So centimeter square, 70 into 34, 3, 17 to 34, 35, 36, 37. So this is our required answer. So this is our complete solution. So just you note down this solution in your notebook. And today our 13.1 exercise has completed. And just to complete your work also, and practice all these questions. And if you are getting any of the problem, any of the confusion, so you can ask your doubt also. And in the next class, we will continue with the next exercise 13.2. So hope you have enjoyed the class. Thank you.